Hey everybody, time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Project Hail Mary. I'm excited to see this. Ryan Gosling obviously is in it. Everybody's seen it. It is an 8.3 on IMDb. 281,000 people have rated it so far on IMDb. So I'm the only one who didn't see it in theaters. It just came out today on streaming. So that's how I get to watch it, streaming. Um, but it's 2 hours and 37 minutes long. So I don't know. It's not really a Tuesday night movie for me, but I gotta check it out, man. 8.3, 281 people. They loved it. Let's get into it. Find out what it's about. Get you a better idea. Let you know what I think. Sure, nobody else cares about this because you've already seen it, but at least I get to watch it and you can hear what I think. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey, everybody. We're at the credits of Project Hail Mary, and to quickly sum it up, I would say it was cute. I honestly had no idea what this was about. I knew Ryan Gosling was in it. I knew he was a science teacher that got sent into space to save the world from the sun dying out. I knew that just the sun dying out just because of what I read. So I didn't even know what it was rated coming into this. It's PG-13, so you know. But I will say it is a very family friendly kind of movie. Now, the problem I see for at least my family, while I think it's family friendly and I think they would enjoy it a lot, 2 hours and 36 minutes or whatever it was is a long time until I have my kids watch a movie. So that's tough. I had him down here for a little bit. I was like, oh, you could watch this. It's cute. You might like it. You might like what goes on in it. But he got a little bored with it and left. So you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that all kids are like that. Mine has a very low attention span for like those kinds of things. Um, so I know my older daughter saw it. She liked it. She thought it was good. That's all she said. So anyway, but that's really what you get. I mean, it's a great story. I thought it was something different than what I got. I thought it was more interstellar than it is. I don't know what a kid space movie would be. I forget what they. I didn't. You know, there's a couple of them back in the '80s. One with like. Anyway, it doesn't matter about that. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. But there are plenty of cute space movies for kids, and it's somewhere in the middle of that. And I think he did a great job of acting. It was very entertaining. It drags a little bit in the middle. And I'm going to talk openly. I'm not going to ruin the ending, but spoiler alert in a sense. The whole thing, I had no idea that he spoiler alert. Just if you didn't know, he meets an alien, and I saw that like going on Facebook. It's like other alien movies. So I now it clicked. I was like, that's what they're talking about. He meets an alien there, and the whole thing is he goes into space. He doesn't know who he is, why he's there. He's got to figure it all out. We don't get everything, but we get a lot through him remembering and flashbacks. We don't know what happens to his co-pilots and stuff like that. I'm interested in that, but that's not the point. The point is, hey, he's desperate. He's alone. He's sent into space, and you find out why and how it happened, which is kind of like depressing in itself. But so there's lack of hope, and then there is hope. There's sadness. There's all of the emotions that you can imagine in these types of movies. You know what I mean? Where and then all kinds of stuff. So I think in the end it was a great movie. I could see why a lot of people loved it. I bet you in the theater it was even better. I mean, I have a what 100 and I don't know 112, 100. I forget how big my screen is. I got a pretty big screen here. I have a movie theater screen, but it's not like it is. Like it doesn't have the quality it do in the theater. So I bet you it's even better there. But I don't know. Especially in IMAX, as I see the IMAX in the credits. I'm glad I watched it. Happy I did, but a big time commitment. And but the other thing to think about too, all the other movies that we watch and everything else that gets out there, it's all like never like this good in a sense and goodness. I'll say, everything else is about robbing and stealing and killing and drugs and not everything, but everything. I mean, this is kind of the earth is gonna die, but you know what I mean. But there's hope and there's happiness and there's humor and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. And like really, right in the beginning, you get the sense of this movie, is not as serious as I thought. Like I thought it was going to be very technically correct, and you know what I mean. But it's not. It avoids all that. Like I mean, there is a lot of technical and scientific terms, but it's not. There's a lot of like, oh, I can't believe they just did that. But it goes with the tone of the movie, kind of stuff. Like taking his helmet off because a rock told him to, kind of thing. So. But it's endearing. So there you go. That's what I got for you. I don't know if I was helpful, but if you have 2.5 hours, it's worth the watch. All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.